Hey, turn that down, don't want to get done for copyright. 2 seconds. Yeah. Hello, inspirational here. Obviously, this is my team, my career mode, where we continue pushing from a nobody to the star he can and will be.
Oh.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed the series. It'll be about an hour and a half video, and I'll probably try and do a Watch Dogs video tonight as well. But I hope you are enjoying the series so far. So obviously I'm in the Thunder. Very unusual for me to be streaming on Saturday night, but didn't have any plans this weekend, so, you know.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City. They were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance.
We will.
And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk, on the basketball court.
We're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. For Steven Adams, Waiters comes in for Singler, and Stokes subbed in for Roberson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Sanders. Boozer comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is checked in for Bryant, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Nick Young. Brandon Bass is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Williams at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. Boozer kicks to Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 9. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. The pass to Stokes. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Screen by Ibaka. Waiters gets a wide open look, loses the defender with the screen, and drills the jumper.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And Williams, here we go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And here's Freq. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Young dishes to Williams. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
The D did a nice job of sticking with him there after he made a pretty good move.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka from 17 feet out. Second chance shot. And Freq with a nice bucket inside. Stokes has got his second bucket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Puts it up from 15. It's Boozer missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Asleep.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And
Well, Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of, Greg, adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to happen.
Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Sanders. Boozer comes in for Julius Randle. Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Williams in for Clarkson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Stokes. Here's Cantor. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Heat had a tough one. He ended with 7 points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. Just a poor shooting performance from him as he never got it going, missing shot after shot. He'll look to right the ship in this one, Kevin.
Great job, Doris, as always. Thank you. Well, not the kind of performance they count on, Greg, from him.
And that's the thing. I mean, they count on him heavily. When he fails to come through, then that's when you end up with the losses.
Sure thing. I mean, it's always going to be very difficult for them to pull out a win when he has the kind of game he did in that one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 9 points. Clock at 6. Down low. Screened by Boozer. Williams, that's for 2. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Williams has got 8 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Stokes. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 9. Williams passes to Russell. And it's blocked by Stokes. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Stokes. The shot by Williams, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Westbrook kicks to Stokes. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so we wrap up.
Well, Russell, you...
Not bad so far, not bad.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
What a game.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Sanders. Boozer comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is checked in for Nick Young. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Stokes, he's in at shooting guard. Kyle Singler is out there with McGarry. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Russell Westbrook. 4th in assists, 18th in three-point shooting, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
Dion Waiters checked in for Singler. Westbrook drives in, puts it up from 12, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Kobe kicks to Williams. There's the screen. Clarkson dishes to Bass. There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Bass, a screen on Westbrook. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
From the baseline. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Really?
Clarkson kicks to Bass. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Damn ya.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Adams, the pass to Stokes. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Bryant dishes to Bass. Out to the right wing. Clarkson kicks to Bass. He feeds it to Clarkson. On the wing, Bryant. Pulls it up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kobe's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 8. The dish to Stokes. Expanding his range. Here's Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Williams attacking. Blocked by Stokes. Peters on the wing. From the arc. Can't hit. And the final period of play just about to start. Chelsea checked in from Oklahoma City. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Sanders in at center. Russell passes to Sanders. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Williams, no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Stokes dishes to Adams. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Payne. Russell kicks to Kobe. Shot from 16. And again, the Lakers no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Lakers trail by 13. Outside Russell. Screen by Sanders. Fader on the way. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Westbrook with a wide open look. The second effort, and it's Adams getting it to go.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Russell against Westbrook. For three, Williams. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And Singler kicks to Westbrook.
Why am I defending Kobe?
Another miss by
Not
Westbrook.
skilled
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Feeds to Stokes. And Ibaka kicks to Singler. Adams dishes to Singler. Back to Adams. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Over Bryant. That one bounces around and comes back out. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Miami.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the...
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. It's simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Russell Westbrook. Every time he shot, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Back to Kobe.
Why have I got to defend Kobe?
High post shot.
He's too skilled for me, man.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right
He's
in.
like
Just
star
a
player,
positive
not that
force
quality
right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Stokes kicks to Singler. Ibaka, the pass to Stokes. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
To the paint, Young with the steal. Here's Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
We're still on.
Both
Maybe
good
I should
for
have
the
tried
line that time.
that one.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Be Adams or Williams. Adam or Westbrook. Won't be me. Not yet.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire
yeah.
Something just clicked. Can't get right down to the sponsors quality entertainment on W.
Oh, do you want to watch on Netflix? Finally. Hi, what do you want to watch on Netflix? You want to spend a little dream about that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Fire upgrades, that's it. Getting quite a few badges now. Do the Foot Locker on the 7th. And the 13th and the 16th. And the 18th. 7th, 12th, 16th. Tenth, 13th. Yeah, I'll do 10th, 13th, or 12th, 16th, and then either the 18th and 20th for the Foot Locker. By the 20th it'll be done. Right, that's Orlando's. Pelicans. Should be a hard game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his
I might do Watch Dogs tomorrow. I haven't quite decided yet.
Feeling the pressure to go deep in the
Obviously,
playoffs.
got all of next week's stream and Crash Bandicoot is coming out, so
Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul.
Hey, Freak, I'm feeling it tonight.
Man, you always say that.
Okay, then. We're going to see what you got since the last time we met up.
Well, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
winning. Ooh, yeah,
so here's New Orleans. 6-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his
Oh,
teammate.
hello.
And I'm sure he appreciates it.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the
How you
interior
been?
as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. On the wing, Gordon. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Yeah,
well,
not
he
too
came
bad.
off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
What have you been up to lately?
Westbrook drives in. Westbrook missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Cunningham, he's checked in for Evans. Johnson comes in for Gordon, and it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday.
Thank you.
And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGilly's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Singler, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Waiters. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. Cunningham dishes it to Anderson. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Cole, the pass to Johnson. Davis up top. He had 34 points in the win against Golden State.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Cole. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 4. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup for that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He doesn't get the second one.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Anderson outside. Can't nail the jump.
Major defensive lapse right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. One team swap here for New Orleans.
Still winning, just about.
Pelicans trail by 5. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. The big men are Anderson and Davis. And it's Evans in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The 3 from Anderson. And Cancer pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put forth a nice effort. He ended with 10 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 7. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers.
Damn it.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
Westbrook against Holiday. Double team on Westbrook. Stokes inside. He's against Gordon. 51 seconds left now here in the second. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Stokes can't
come
get
on,
it to go.
Stokes.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Gordon. And he misses the fast break layup. Evans against Westbrook. He kicks it to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No luck. Evans with some nice D.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Singler kicks to Westbrook. And a wide open look for Freak.
Oh, come on.
And we're through the first.
Okay.
And it's been a back and forth.
Oh, it's a tough one.
No ground given through the
Winning just. Well, he was a little now.
Dion Waiters
just
comes
still.
in for Kyle Singler. And Stokes subbed in for Andre Robertson. Taking a look at the Thunder. Stokes in at shooting guard. Steven Adams is out there with McGarry. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when you get it, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Waiters dishes to Stokes. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Anderson.
Come on, stay.
By 3.
I'm
And
glad
Cole
to
gets
lose
to
it,
Anderson.
right?
Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson and count it. 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Stokes, you're playing rubbish, Stokes. Fuck your ideas
at
up.
the defensive end. I mean, especially
I don't know what's
inside.
past
They've
ball.
really got to pick up that interior defense.
On the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Stokes the pass to Cantor. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Left side Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
From past the arc. And it's Cole missing. The Thunder leading by 3. To the middle. It's picked off. Kicks it to Cunningham. They double him with Freak. Now Pondexter. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Westbrook dishes to Stokes. And
Oh, come on, Stokes. What are you doing?
He's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, you're playing like rubbish.
Cole. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Come on, back your ideas up.
Of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Waiters up top. He's guarded by Johnson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Pelicans trail by 3. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. And Cole kicks to Pondexter. From outside, off the mark. Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The first one falls.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Oklahoma City shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Westbrook kicks to Stokes. Dishes it to Cantor. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Thunder have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And he makes the first. And Cantor drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Evans outside. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Thunder leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, the shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Evans in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot to the right side. Here's Roberson. It's good from long range. Roberson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. The Pelicans shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And Holiday, here we go. And that one's good.
It's going to be a close one.
The Thunder shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Stokes kicks to Singler. From 13, and Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Singler. Singler's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Outside Gordon. Screen by Ashik. Gordon with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And Ashik throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
The Thunder leading by 5. Stokes kicks to Singler. Passes it to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Back to Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Some good numbers here for Holiday tonight. He has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Here's Stokes, and the layup's good off the glass.
Let's go.
And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Holiday.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Off the inbound, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That is good.
Right.
Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside, Gordon feeds it to Usher. Inside. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Thunder leading by 6. Freq with it. Here's Adams. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Gordon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And Holiday, here we go. And Davis can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Stokes dishes to Ibaka. Inside. Stokes can't get it to go.
Come on, Stokes. That was an easy shot.
Protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Great open look there.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Pass to Ibaka. It's stolen by Davis.
God's sake.
Pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Stokes, come on. Back your ideas up.
Make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Stokes kicks to Singler. Screen by Ibaka. The dish now to Robertson. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Freq, guarded by Holiday.
Oh, what are you doing, Freq? Come on! For God's sake.
Now the pass to Davis. Back to Holiday to tie it up. And that one's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
Now look
Boy, their
what's
hounding,
happened.
harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Singler kicks to Stokes. 6 to shoot. Expanding his range. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's find out the course for the Cast
See, take me off.
Scheme sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
Oh.
This win sets a
Okay.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. And it's become a routine night for him with his regular double-double once again. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself.
Wow. Stokes could have got more on them. and a bit rubbish. Can we afford to do this one? 10th to 16th. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on, sir? London, can I trust you? What do you mean? If I told you I've done something wrong.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. We will be watching Russell Westbrook in this one, and we hear from so many players and coaches who all say Westbrook has the mindset of the greats. What does that mean to you, Shaq?
You know, he plays with the swagger and the confidence. You know, a lot of guys in the league do not possess that. And he's a complete alpha player on the court. He's a big guy, a dominant big guy in a little man's body.
No, he's a dominant little guy with a big heart. So I would say, I don't like to be a big man.
Hopefully Stokes will score more this time.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Westbrook dishes to Stokes. Back to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Pass to Singler. Shoots off the screen. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Hansbrough misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Morris with the bucket.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Thunder trailing by 6. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. There's a screen by Hansbrough. And Wall. Here we go now. The timing screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
To the inside. It's deflected. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Marked down low that time, and he got the
What? Oh my God.
Some numbers for Stokes. His last 10 games, second in three-point field goal percentage, 7th in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
The Thunder with another miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now.
Yes,
you gotta
but I
remember
should
it's
have
a
got
team
that.
game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
I didn't. I should have got
Looks
that.
soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to
State,
do
you're
a
playing rubbish,
little
State. I
more
don't
to
know why.
disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Kicks it to Cantor. To end the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Wall. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
There's Beal with the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that... You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think so. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Stokes in at point guard. McGarry out there with Adams. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Roberson in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now here's Freq. Not a lot of room. Adams, the pass to Stokes. It's stolen by Sessions. And here we go. Washington fast break. Sessions leading the charge. Oubre, good.
Stokes, come on, man. You're passing good, but get your ball grip together and fucking score.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over
Oh my God.
in the open floor.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jefferson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been gritting around. And quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Just got to 10.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Stokes kicks to Waiters. To the wing right side. Now here's Freq. He's covered by Sessions. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Stokes. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Pelicans really had a hard time. He ended with 7 points, but also put up 4 boards. One of the concerns of the coaching staff is that this isn't an isolated incident. Now with a growing number of week games, he says he's ready for a turnaround right here, right now. We'll see if he does just that, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight?
I hope so. I mean, for his sake. And I think we will. I mean, he's a tough player. That won't bring him down. It'll only fuel his fire.
You can count on it. I mean, that's what I think. Coming off a game like that will make him work all that much harder today.
He kicks it to Waiters. Now here's Freq. He's covered closely. He feeds it to Adams. Waiters dishes to Stokes. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fires it up. The offensive rebound. Courtot with the block. Jackson kicks to Sessions. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Wizards lead by 12.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
McGarry kicks to Waiters. To the paint, here's Stokes.
Taking a look back over the last month, let's see how Washington stacked up in the NBA rankings. 6th in blocks, 7th in opponent field goal percentage, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
I need these points. I need to start going
to
good.
Block shots, they're fearless, challenging shooters and contesting everything. You end up on a few posters, but I love that willingness to take a stand defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor, he's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Mitch McGarry. Singler, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Andre Robertson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. Puts it up from 12. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No in, no in.
And both free throws good from Stokes.
Check out the game for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Outside Collison. He dishes it to Stokes. Off on the layup.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Porter passes to Wall. Wizards passing it around. Beal. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
Oh, come on, Stokes.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss.
That should have went in.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Puts it up from 15. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Porter, no luck. Thunder trailing by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Porter with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wall. And it's good. Up through contact.
Won this by miles.
The free throw line.
And let's play a ninth game and doing pretty well.
Story here today, hasn't it?
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And here's Westbrook. 8 points his last outing. Now Freak to halt the run. And through the first half up.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if we did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not...
I don't think we'll win this one.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters is checked in for Singler. And Stokes subbed in for Roberson. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jefferson out there with Oubre. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Hansbrough in at the 5 down low.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 21. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Adams. Rebound, Washington. Hansborough's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Sessions, covered by Stokes. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots, and that one comes up a bit short. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. The feed to Stokes. Goes up the baseline. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh
and
my
here we
God,
go.
what are we doing?
Break. Here's Oubre. Kept alive. Tries again. Can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stokes kicks to Adams. And Waiters has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Waiters got his first bucket of the night. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Jackson passes to Sessions. Back to Jackson. Hansbrough setting the pick for Jackson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Waiters against Sessions.
Oh,
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Off target with the open look. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Can't hit from 12.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Stokes dishes to Collison. Pass to Adams. Right side Westbrook. From 15 feet away. Again, the Thunder score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see. Sessions checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Washington. Sessions checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Freq is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for John Wall. Westbrook kicks to Stokes. Feeds it to Ibaka. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, 9 points, and he's tacked on a couple of
keep
blocks
this in.
today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Sessions passes to Morris. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
So you take me out.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this.
John, a great...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward. John Wall.
There are two types of point guards, Ernie. Kenny would know nothing about that. He shot the ball every time he did.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, hit.
Not too bad. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 points. Probably have time for one more game, and then I felt I'd call that it for tonight. I'm going to leave Watch Dogs 2 until tomorrow, I think. Because I want to sit down and chillax. Ooh, it's gonna hard part. Oh no, it won't. They're 25th in league. We should beat these teams.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Nuggets in Denver. For the Nuggets, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. Yep.
Alright, so that's the last game, and then that's me done for today. Until tomorrow.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado.
Ready to go?
For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics. And that was a serious... Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Kyle Singler. And Stokes subbed in for Andre Robertson. So for Oklahoma City right now, Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with freq. And it's Waiters in at the 3, the small forward.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Moutier. He's covered by Westbrook. Can't get it to go.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And stolen by Harris. Kicks it to Moutier.
Nice, my man.
The 19-foot shot, and Harris hits it to go on the assist from Moutier.
I couldn't see you, I couldn't see where I was going at all.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Stokes. And there's the feed to Cantor. And Westbrook, here we go. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most points in the last month of the NBA. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but
oh, come on. We're not seriously we're losing to a team that's like
even on the board.
Bottom of the
In
league.
addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty and getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call. Martin's checked in for Denver. They grabbed their own miss. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And here's Payne. Pass to Stokes. Feeds to McGarry. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Off the screen. Stokes can't get it to go.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
McGarry plays it up and banks it in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Rejected by Harris.
Psych. Should have passed it earlier.
Shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim. Stokes. No good. So far, it's been a closely contested.
Take me off.
Substitution. Oklahoma City.
Come on, I don't want to lose to a team like this.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Stokes, he's in it shooting.
Oh.
Dennis Cantor is out there with McGarry.
Come on. We lose to a team like this, who's bottom of the lemon league near enough.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards gave them a bit of a boost.
Hello.
He ended with 10 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. A bit of a surprise attack for him as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
White sets a screen, and Cantor over to help. Harris passes to Laverne. A wide open look here for White. Buries it from three-point range. White's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Here's Cantor. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And again, Denver with the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And a wide open look for Freak.
Oh, come on.
Denver's gone 2
So
or 3
went
when they
in.
stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Chandler outside. Pulls it up. And it's Denver scoring again.
Oh, you're telling me we're going to lose to this team who is bottom of the freaking league.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
McGarry, no luck.
Oh my god,
6
come
seconds separating the shot
on.
and game clocks.
This team's not even that good.
And there's the pass to right.
Bottom of the blooming league.
On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Waiters. There's the dish to Moutier. Chandler outside. 5 on the clock. And here we go. Freq heading to the hoop. Finishes the Freq with a slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so... Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
So far in the game for Westbrook, he's got 8 points and 2 blocks.
Fundamentals.
Substitutions. And here now the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Laverne is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Harris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Waiters dishes to Stokes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Thunder. 4th in the conference. An excellent season so far for them. Though they'd like to jump into the top tier. Maybe the top 3. And, of course, Denver. 3 games behind.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
Martin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Stokes kicks to Payne. To the inside. Cantor. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cantor's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking
How
twice.
much freq percent shooting?
And stolen by Freq. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Chandler with the steal. And they're moving it up. And he lays it straight in.
How did you not block him, and how did you lose the ball? I set you up for a fast break.
Make sure you throw it down with force.
And Waiters kicks to Stokes. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Here's Barton. The shot misses. Excellent D from Cantor.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play
did you miss
has
that
made a big
space?
difference in this game.
Harris misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Freq with it. Picked up by Harris. Adams, the pass to Stokes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And both free throws good from Stokes. And so here's Denver.
State's
trailing here by 8. Now here's Moutier. He has 7. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Moutier's got 9. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close one. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Harris. And Barton subbed in for Moutier. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams comes in for Mitch McGarry. And Stokes subbed in for Roberson. So the Thunder 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Freq is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Moutier. Chandler outside. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Thunder leading by 5.
Come on, Westbrook, mainly let's keep this game tight.
Westbrook dishes to Singler. And Ibaka kicks to Stokes. To the paint. Here's Adams. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Moutier. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. They get it back. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Stokes, the pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. Passes it to Jokic. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Westbrook. Here's Stokes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they've had the edge and rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
Dishes to Ibaka. Singler outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Westbrook, here we go. Rebounded by Fareed.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Moutier pass to Jokic from 11 feet away. No good. Good work defensively by Ibaka. The Thunder leading by 5. And freq throws it down.
Making 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
That's it, Stokes. You're playing how I know you can play now.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's head coach was going over with his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
We'll make a comeback in 1 minute.
Now, here's Moutier. He's covered by Westbrook.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Ibaka dishes to Stokes. There's the bucket. Good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jokic. Adams defending. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Thunder with possession. He dishes it to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And an intentional foul right there.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, he's got 10 rebounds and 2 steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus
Why
far
are you
in
going
this
for
game.
fouls?
Because
You
whenever
could
they've gotten
maybe,
the ball
if
in
you
the
got
paint,
free.
good things have happened.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one.
That Westbrook still get player of the game, even though he got 3 assists, 4 rebounds, a couple of blocks and steals. Yeah.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question, a dent, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
15 seconds left in the game. Shoots. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
It's stolen by Moutier.
Oh.
It's in.
Bugger.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Right outside. Here's Jokic. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
All right, now.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
See, all the time is Russell Westbrook. When I had like more,
and folks, that'll wrap it up
like,
for tonight.
you know,
we hope you enjoyed the game.
see, 3 assists, 3 steals, 4 rebounds, 13 points, and I still didn't get player of the game. Well, that's it for me. Now I'm to quickly do these 2 days off. Quickly check the stats as well.
So what's the plan?
Times they are changing.
We need you to fight them to show them who we are.
Shooting guard, man, must be 31. Not bad, 31.
Exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. Start your first day free trial.
On the 4th. So not too bad. Not too bad at all.
This is Everest's grab lock. It was developed with you and it grabs onto the frame like this when circled along the surface area of the standard lock. We use grab lock to sustain a grand piano from a crane. Grab lock exceeds British security standards, making it Everest's strongest and most secure lock ever. Like a struggle.
So.
Let's talk about sex. Toys. Millions of satisfied customers, all enjoying more exciting sex lives. At Club Honey, we go the extra inch to help you find toys for him and her, for beginners and adventurers. So whatever gets you
16.
get it online.
Oh dear, I better do next 4 days as connections. Right, so I've done one.
Play with £47 when you deposit just £10. With Bingo.
Hello, brave travelers. Can I interest you in a little fun? Perhaps a challenge with my one-armed bandit? Or a turn on my roulette wheel? Then it's a game of hoping you desire.
For penny-free casino fun, join Castle Jackpot tonight and get £10 completely free. No deposit required.
So this is your poker place. Oh, look, that little girl got a double scoop. Vanilla and strawberry and chocolate sauce and nuts.
And why shouldn't she get all the trimmings, Stephen? Come on, dear. With History Direct, she got de facto 5-star rated car insurance at a great price. Plus a load of tasty extras included in the
Let's upgrade my player.
And fudge and sprinkles.
There we go, so that was that video. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow night. A bit of Watch Dogs 2, and maybe Injustice on my team mode. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, I will see you later.
I'll keep it going. But not a big chance.
Just quickly. Collect my rewards. My reward a minute. Inspirational out.